A homeowner in Fridley filed a water damage claim last February for $31,000. Her insurance paid $4,200. The reason? Her policy was written on actual cash value instead of replacement cost. She had no idea there was a difference until it was too late. That story isn't rare, it's the rule. By the end of this video, you're going to have a framework to test whether your insurance coverage actually holds up when something goes wrong. Not before you buy it, before you need it. Here's the first test. Do you know your dwelling coverage limit? And more importantly, does that number match what it would actually cost to rebuild your home today? Not what it cost 5 years ago, today. Most people in Minnesota haven't updated their coverage since they bought the house. Meanwhile, construction costs have jumped. That gap gets really expensive really fast. Minnesota is brutal on homes, ice dams, frozen pipes, snow load damage. These aren't edge cases up here, they're annual events. Standard home policies might cover a sudden pipe burst, but if your home wasn't heated or you didn't take reasonable steps to prevent freezing, they can deny it. Ice dam damage sits in a gray zone with most policies. You need to call your agent and ask directly, will you cover an ice dam that leaks water into my ceiling? If the answer takes longer than 30 seconds, your policy needs review. This is the biggest coverage gap I see in my agency. Replacement cost pays what it actually costs to rebuild or replace your property right now. Actual cash value deducts depreciation. Your 15-year-old roof might cost $18,000 to replace, but actual cash value might only pay $6,000 after depreciation. The premium difference between these two, usually just a few dollars a month. The difference in a claim, tens of thousands of dollars. Always confirm replacement cost. Minnesota requires $30,000 per person in liability coverage. That sounds like a lot until you realize a single bad accident on Highway 65 can cost way more than that. If you're found at fault and you only have minimum coverage, your personal assets are on the line. Clients ask me this every week. Do I have enough? The answer is almost always no, if you're still carrying state minimums. The number one mistake is assuming your insurance is fine because you haven't had a claim. That's like assuming your smoke detector works because your house hasn't caught fire. You don't know what your policy actually covers until you read it or talk to someone who understands it. Most people go years without reviewing their coverage. Then something happens and they find out they're underinsured. Call us right now at 7637337475. We're licensed in Minnesota, Wisconsin, North Dakota, South Dakota, Iowa, Illinois, Ohio, Missouri.